Hello everyone, welcome back to Cluster B Milkshake. I am your host, with sidekick Mr. Chicken, support puppet. Today we are going to talk about accumulating a fuck ton of friends that are of the opposite sex. And where's my fucking notes? Here we go. Sorry. Now, I was talking with somebody who was having trouble with his cluster B doll, and she has trouble with him having friends of the opposite sex. Now, remember, we are deep diving into my own thoughts. This is from my perspective. And you let me know in the comments how you feel. Because if you try to make me feel like I am wrong, okay? When you are in a relationship, you are on a deep emotional level with your significant other. If you have friends of the opposite sex and you are going to them and discussing things that you're supposed to be discussing with us, to me, that is a no-no. No. Also, why are you giving a fuck about somebody else's bullshit? Like you're playing therapist with somebody of the opposite sex. I get the same sex thing, your buddies or, your girlfriend, and you're hanging out and you're doing your, emotional bonding or whatever. But having a fuck ton or even just a couple of friends, that are of the opposite sex, that is threatening to, I don't know if it's threatening to normies, but it is threatening to people on, the cluster B spectrum. You are cheating. You should not be being emotionally involved with anyone except for us. Now, this person that I was talking to, he bonds better with women than men, and I understand. And he went, deep into this, and I get it. He doesn't want to do bro dog shit with the, muscle-bound dudes or talk about, their fucky suck with some chicks. But the chick, some of his chick friends would send him risque pictures, and he's keeping them in his fucking phone. Red flag, bro, red flag. So, first of all, if you have guy friends, you should not be sending your bikini shit to your guy friends that are just your friends, okay? This means that you want them to like you on a sexual level, that you like being looked at in that way with them. So it is not platonic. It is not, perfectly normal. It is not. Also, my ex would bitch at me about having a fuck ton of guy social media friends. And I was just like, it's their problem if they want fucking more than, I am giving. They laugh at my fucking jokes and, we talk massive shit to each other, obviously. I'm not some, oh, sweet little girl talking about, my nails or fucking high heel shoes and, oh, I just want romantic love, la, 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 la. I want toxic romantic love. But, whatever. And if I ever did talk to any of these dudes, basically getting on an emotional level with them, me being closed off anyway, but them thinking that, I give a fuck about their shit is going to make them bonded to me, okay? So there is really no reason to have male friends. I did have a male gay man friend, but he was like a bitch, so we were just fucking talking girl shit, basically, Yeah. So, also, when you have friends of the opposite sex and you get into a fight with your significant other, you're going to them to discuss it. To us, this is also triangulation. You are going to somebody else to get your needs met. I don't like that. And you shouldn't fucking like that. But on a toxic level, I don't even like you going to your female relatives. I don't like you going to your fucking sister. I don't like you doing any of that shit because that's putting somebody else above me in our relationship. So I don't like that. And if you are going to your parents, like your mother or whatever, to discuss things, this is a type of emotional incest where you have no boundaries with your parent and you're telling them all about your inner, nitty-gritty. And that should be off limits too. That is toxic. And I'm going to do a full video on that one. Yeah. So I know that you're going to think that, okay, I'm making my partner number one. What if we get into a fight? What do I do? Now I am isolated, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck. You should not have very close friends of the opposite sex. I give no fucks. If this is triggering you and you're saying, well, I grew up with these people for my whole life and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Guys want to fuck you and this is why they're hanging around. Okay? Girls may want to fuck you too if you're fucking hot and shit and they're not. There's motives, man. There's motives. If they're just like, oh, I'm the fucking guru of relationships and so come to me, there's always a fucking reason. And when you have best buddies of the opposite sex, they will guide you into what they want you to do. They also favor your relationship over them. And so they will manipulate you into doing what they want so they can also get you back to themselves. A lot of fucking friends just like you being single because then, they get you whenever they want. So they may not even want you to still have a good relationship with these people. A lot to think about. Okay. All right. So I hope that was helpful, maybe. But anyways, this is what goes on in my head. So if you're dealing with somebody on the cluster B, you better go into your phone and erase everything, any picture that you have of anyone of the opposite sex and having fun and all that bullshit. Because then they're going to fucking rage on you. They're going to rage on you and rage quit on you. And if you actually like your person, get rid of it or put it in a separate fucking email file where they would have to really covertly go into your fucking phone and do detective work. Okay? If it's that important to you. So have a nice day. Namaste.